Okay guys, bear with me. This is kind of an unplanned and definitely unscripted style YouTube video today, but I'm just having these ideas and I'm thinking I need to document this because this may help someone else that finds themselves in the same position as me, like with an unforeseen large bill or payment coming due on something. I want to know basically, can I buy a new car? And I don't mean like brand new. I mean new to me, a nice car if I work really, really hard with 1 month on eBay. Like, is it possible to buy, I don't know, like $15,000, $20,000 car working really, really hard every single day for a month on eBay? I mean, we always say that this is, you know, the type of job where you could make basically as much as you want to make. Is that true? I want to make enough to buy a car working really, really hard for 30 days on eBay. Like, let's find out if it's possible. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you with the mechanical details of why I find myself needing a new car. And I have a car right now that I love to drive, and that my husband and I were so blessed to pay cash for this car, but it has started acting up in a way that I'm thinking, okay, we definitely need to get a new car. I'm not even comfortable taking this car out of town anymore, but why spend the same amount of cash again on a vehicle that in another 3, 4, I don't know, I feel like I've had this car 3 or 4 years, it's going to put us in the same boat. So should I spend more on a car? Well, we live in a very debt-free mindset. I don't want to go take out a loan for a car. I also don't want to drain my savings for a car. And I think, man, the used car market is so high right now. How can I make enough money on eBay to just totally offset the cost of a new car? And so I started putting pen to paper here, and I come up with some figures. And okay, I'm gonna throw a high number, and I think this is almost too high, too much to spend on a vehicle, but this is the number that we're gonna work off of, okay? Now, who's to say whether or not this is like how much I'm gonna end up spending on a car or whatnot, but I'm just gonna throw this number out there because, you know, if you shoot for the moon, then if you miss, at least you'll land among the stars, right? So let's just say that you were gonna spend $20,000 on a car, which is crazy, blows my mind. The most I've ever spent on a car is the car I currently have. And well, just to be candid, because I feel like I have to be somewhat candid in this video, it's like an $11,000 car. So to imagine spending twice that on something really blows my mind. But let's work off the number 20,000. I just thought, how could a person make $20,000 very quickly over on eBay? And I thought, man, sometimes, you know, we get offers that would only leave us with like $10 profit on an item. How many items does it take, you know, to get $20,000 with $10 profit per item? It only takes 2,000 items. So with that logic, what if you could profit $20 an item? You would only need 1,000 items. And that really got my wheels spinning, because I started looking around and I started thinking about this here Deathpile. And I've said to people, and I've said in videos in the past, that I feel like I have probably 400 unlisted pieces of inventory. But what if it's more than that? What if I have 1,000 unlisted pieces of inventory that I could profit $20 an item on? What if I have 2,000 pieces? I don't think I have 2,000 pieces. What if I could gain access to 2,000 pieces that I could profit $10 on? So when I started thinking about that, I thought, how many items could I list realistically a day? What if I busted my butt and listed for 6 to 8 hours every single day, and I listed 50 items a day? You guys, if I needed to list 2,000 items, $10 profit an item, get to 20,000 items, I could have those 50 items a day. I could have it all listed in 40 days. That's not to say it'll sell in 40 days, but I could have 2,000 items added to my store in 40 days. Now, if I tried to profit $20 an item and I only needed half as many items, I could have it listed in 20 days. So if I did a mixture of the two, let's split the difference and say, if I worked really, really hard, adding 50 items to my store for 30 days, could I make close to $20,000? Now guys, I don't take lightly how long this actually may take me. I imagine it could take up to 5 minutes just to draft one item. And it could take another, oh, I don't know, the same 5 minutes to photograph those items. If that were true, then 50 items a day, that's 500 minutes, guys. It's going to take every bit of 6 to 8 hours a day, potentially, to get 50 items listed every single day. In order to profit $10 an item, I need to really sell an item for about $15. So I need to start looking through my death pile and see, do I have 1,000 items? Do I have potentially 2,000 items that I could sell for $15? I don't know. Look around your death pile. How many items right now do you think that you actually have unlisted? I'm gonna have to be really vulnerable right now. I've already started digging through some things, so pardon the extreme mess, but I'm gonna show you guys my unlisted inventory. Okay guys, I have this entire pile. Here's a tote underneath here with stuff piled up on top of it. There's a tote here, there's a tote here, and there's a tote that I just pulled off of the top of here. This is all unlisted inventory. And before you say, Rachel, that is not 1,000 items. Wait, there's more. This poor couch in my basement is full of unlisted inventory. This is part of the 140-piece vintage haul that I have been working on. These bags have unlisted inventory. This is unlisted inventory. Toys I pulled out of my son's room. And right here, I have more unlisted inventory. But wait, that's not it. This clothing rack is unlisted inventory. Underneath here, well, actually those are listed. But these coats over here on this couch, these were weighing down the coat rack. These are all unlisted inventory. And some of these, this one could sell for like $300 to $500. Why are these not listed? This Tupperware is not listed. That pumpkin is not listed. Those clothes are being donated. This tote of things is unlisted. This bag, this IKEA bag, was brought down here and is unlisted. All these pictures are unlisted. I don't know if my kids want these Nerf guns. Should I list them too? These paintings are unlisted. I'm ashamed to say that's still not it. Guys, there's a closet in my office. There's a closet that has very few listed pieces of inventory in it. Let's see the closet. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Okay, this hamper is actually listed, so let's just move it out of the way. This entire tote is unlisted. There's a tote back there. That's unlisted. That's unlisted. That basket is unlisted. That suitcase is unlisted. There's a tote there that's unlisted. And this clothing goes all the way back, and none of it is listed. Okay, these are listed. But that is not listed. Even these teacups up here, currently unlisted. Hey, these are listed. Many of the things up here, unlisted. How did it get this way? How did this happen? I have to get this stuff listed. I have to get this stuff listed because I need to reclaim this space. I need to reclaim control of my business. I'm always telling you guys to treat your business like your business. And let me tell you, this is hands down the most vulnerable video I've ever posted. And like, I'm fully bracing and prepared, especially for people that aren't resellers, that are just considering this job, this career, this lifestyle, to be like, wow, you're a hoarder. And maybe I am, but I'm trying to change my ways. I want to know, can I list this inventory and basically trade it for a car? Okay guys, I pulled out the first tote of items. I just pulled out like 40 things that I think I want to get listed right away. So the goal is 50 a day. So I have 40 right now, and I have some other things to do. I'm gonna come back and photograph the items and get them listed. Okay, so I pulled the first tote right off my death pile. I prepped all these items, you guys. I drafted them just sitting over in my office floor, stopped what I was doing and went and made dinner for the family. And then I came back pretty late into the evening. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, that I photographed every single one of these while I was listening to Thrifty Junker's her live listing hangout, and so all of these have been photographed now, and I stayed up extra super late and got them all listed. There were 2 items of the 40 that I didn't end up listing, and I must have had 41 because I still ended up putting up 39 new listings. But these two pair of shoes I need to clean. So any shoes or anything that might slow me down a little bit, like you can see how dirty these really are. These are Mike Trout cleats that my son wore, but they don't fit him any longer. They need to be cleaned. Anything like this that's going to slow me down, I'm just going to put to the side. But then again, that's how the death pile grows, right? But so I took these two out. I wasn't able to put up 40 listings. I got 39 listings done. So knowing that I got 39 of the 50 listings done means that I'm gonna have to list 11 extra tomorrow. So I need to have 61 listings up. Guys, I think I can do this. Like, I literally think the math is there to trade this massive death pile that I've shown you, and is so embarrassing, but I've shown you. I think I can trade it for a car. Comment below, let me know what you think. Like, this is part 1 of this series. I'm gonna check back with you guys maybe several times a week, I don't know, and let you know how the process is going. Follow me over on Instagram also if you want more like lifestyle updates. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching this. I hope that you feel like you're not alone in your death pile now, and tell me below what you're gonna trade your death pile for in the next month. God bless you guys. Treat your business like your business.